Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dana, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. You guys, this is the Invisalign Part 4 video. Yes, I am going to be updating you guys and also answering some of your questions that you guys gave me personally. If you have not watched Part 1 through 3, I want you to go and hit this card button right here, and I want to make sure that you guys check that out if you can, so you'll know exactly what to expect up until this part. Those videos is going to update you on when I first got Invisalign, the way I looked in the beginning. You guys, it was complete transformation, especially from now. The facility I went to, my personal orthodontist, and then just a lot of things that I used to make this transition very easy on me. So without further ado, before we get into this part video 4, I want you guys to hit a thumbs up, like, and comment. Oh my God, you guys have been such a thrill, such amazing encouragement during this whole process. Your comments, I've just been loving. We have been totally vibing during this whole journey. And I love hearing you guys' personal stories and where you guys are at in the journey. So continue to keep doing that. Be sure to ask me questions because I'll be able to put them in the next video. But before we get into it, hit that subscribe button because I am going to be giving you guys updated videos. And without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, you guys, let's get right into it. So I am currently now in week 29. I have a little cheat sheet down here, so if you guys keep seeing me look down, that's what it is. Remember, you guys, I have a total of 36 trays. So right now I only have 7 trays to go. Although I have 7 trays to go, I did talk to my orthodontist and he did let me know that we will be getting more trays. So I'll let you guys know that update in the next following video. But right now, I want to answer some of the questions that you guys have asked me in the previous videos concerning my process and where I am right now. And so I have already noticed a ton of things that has updated, especially facial changes, I would say. So the first thing that I've noticed in my facial changes is from starting my lip. So the front part of my lip, especially if you turn from the side of me, you can see where in the beginning videos, my lips would stick up, poke out. Now my lip lay flat, and that has also changed my nose a little bit, where my nose lay a little bit flatter down. It's not a drastic change. It's nothing that nobody else to me, I feel like, would notice. My husband says he sees slight changes, but the person who experiencing this and who has the open bite definitely noticed the changes. So I'm just going to say that. Another thing that I noticed, I don't talk with my tongue anymore. That was my huge pet peeve. You can barely see my tongue half of the time. Like, it looks like it's either laying flat or it looks like it's pretty much hidden behind my teeth. That is an amazing thing that I am excited about now when I talk or when I take pictures. I'm not conscious about it anymore. So another thing I want you guys to make sure that you do, that I did for the sake of starting YouTube, I'm always on camera. I'm always taking pictures. So it's pretty hard for me not to notice the change. But when I say, it's very imperative that you make sure that you, if doing anything else, take pictures. From the very start, I know it seems so like, okay, pointless. You might feel like, okay, it's the beginning, but you want to see the transformation. And it's sometimes I literally go back and I look at the old videos and it blows my mind how much difference from now and then. But if I didn't have the video, if I didn't have the pictures, I would almost sometimes wake up like, okay, it's always been like this. And it hasn't always been like this. And you don't really know until you're in it. So you won't really know that, oh, wow, this has been a huge change as far as my open bite and how I've came from here, unless you film it or you take pictures of it. So please, 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 I can't stress enough, do yourself justice by making sure you take pictures weekly every time you change out your trays. The next thing I want to discuss is these elastic bands. Yes, these elastic bands I have in my mouth right here. Oh my goodness, it has been a journey. So I had a young lady who also asked me in the comment section of how is the elastic band part going? Do I deal with any discomfort? Is it tightness? And I am going to break it all down in this video right now with you. So in the beginning, when they first put the elastic bands on, and again, this is in part 3 of me showing how they're placed on and what exactly do they do. But in this video, I'm going to give you an update of what I've experienced with them so far. I put them on and I have to wear mine all day, every day, unless I am eating. And then I have to put them right back on. I am going to tell you guys about the errors that I have made personally myself. So maybe you guys don't have to do it. Even if you do, it's not a big deal. But I'm going to explain to you guys how this goes. So for a week, my hard-headed tail forgot to put them on. It can become a habit of putting them on, and then it can become a nuisance if you don't continue to do it because you almost got to get back in the rhythm again. So I had them on when they first placed them on me, and I did feel the tightness right away. Like I felt the pull. I felt the pull up in here and down here, and it's very different because you almost feel like, okay, can I talk? I don't know if I can talk. And the lady would tell me like, yeah, you can talk, you'll get used to them after a while. It does feel a little bit of a discomfort. After a while, you start get used to them and it becomes easier. You don't feel the tension anymore. But then my hard-headed self, hanging out a week of Vegas and just trying to make sure I don't put any bacteria in my mouth, that I forget to put the rubber bands back in. And I think I did that for about a week. And let me explain to you guys how this works. So if you do not keep them in your mouth and make sure you continue to wear them, it can go back. It's just as if it was the first day of tightness. And oh my God, when I say it was such a nuisance, I felt it. I had got a slight headache. And I thought that maybe, okay, is this the Invisalign that's causing me to get the tightness, my aligners? When no, it's the rubber bands. So if you don't wear the rubber bands consistently, you will still experience the tightness and have to experience the getting used to it all over again, because it is shifting. It's definitely doing its job as placing your teeth, helping with your bite. So if you don't wear them, it's almost like you got to start all over again. And so when I realized that, oh, I am experiencing this hurt, this tightness again, I said, okay, I have to wear these all the time. So now I wear them all the time and I no longer experience the tightness. But if I eat, after I get done eating, I put them right back in because I don't want to go through the headache. I don't want to start the transition of tightness and feeling it all over again. But it is something you will get used to. And I am so happy that I don't feel the tightness anymore because I wear them after I eat and make sure I place them right back on. The next thing, I had a young lady also ask me, do I experience gumminess? And me personally, I don't have gumminess. If I not certain, I think gumminess is where you have majority of your gums showing and it's really puffy. I don't experience that. My gums is really they're up there. So you can barely see them because of my lips. And then also you see more of my teeth than you see my gums. But I did research and try to check that out to see what exactly she was talking about. And I do see that is a thing. But in my case, it wasn't. So a couple things to discuss that I've noticed during changing my aligners. My gums, especially this one in the back, I experienced a little bit of a tender spot. Only because, and this varies from person to person, when you put your aligners on, you might feel like your gum get a little snagged back there. And so you kind of got to like get in there and try to like wiggle it out or make room. After a couple times of doing that, sometimes you do experience a little bit of graze of the edges of the aligners. I gargle with salt water to help heal that one spot that kind of get pinched often. And then after a while, it kind of go away. So be very mindful of that. I also have noticed that the back ones sometimes don't feel like it's 100% flushed in. That is normal. I don't want you guys to get, worried about that. As time of those weeks, so maybe if you have it, mine's is weekly, I change out my liners. Some people it's 2 weeks. You'll notice it flush in and lays in as the day go on. So that's just the adjustment and the change in the liner. After a while, you'll notice it'll go in. Another thing I've noticed, the front part, the very front part of right here, you do notice a little bit of a wiggle. meaning just being very careful. They tell you with braces, be sure not to chew on hard candy like M&Ms, jawbreakers. God, not jawbreakers. Anything hard candy. Be very careful with during this transition, because as your teeth shift, they are very fragile, especially in this front. So you don't want to do anything that's going to cause your teeth to kind of break or cause any type of break in the tooth. Okay, so now enough of that. Let us get right into the showing. So with my actual aligners in and the elastic bands, I'm going to bite down. I'm going to show you guys exactly what it looks like. So this is what it looked like before. It was definitely a gap. You could not really tell even with the aligners, because you have to understand those are two plastic pieces together. So where it could come down a little bit more, you will be able to see when I take the aligners out. But right now, even with the aligners in and this part, you can see they are very, very close. And as you can see, I can't even stick my finger through there. So now I'm going to take the aligners off so you guys can see exactly what it looked like without the aligners and without the elastic band. And this is without my aligners, you guys. My bite looked like it is completely gone. It is not an opening. Again, I still have 7 trays, and my doctor has definitely let me know we are doing more trays even after this. So I'm still doing shifting, as you can see. This tooth, if I'm not mistaken, these teeth need to be straightened a little bit more. There's other things that's also need to be changed and shift as well. But can you guys see this? Do you see this? Okay. I am super excited. I get thrilled every day about I no longer see my open bite. And this is why I stress so much about making sure that if you're doing this journey, please, please, please take pictures, because I wake up every day and I think I almost sometimes forget that, girl, you had a open bite. There was an open bite there. So if I didn't have the pictures to let me know that that's what it was, I wouldn't even believe it, how far I've came and just where I am at. And I believe that you guys are going to get on the other side of this as well if you have an open bite. And I'm so tickled. So again, I am going to be giving you guys a start picture and an end picture. So I'll be able to show you guys what it looked like when I first started and where I am right now. And another thing that I think I want to talk to you guys about, the aligners, each aligner targets a specific area. I do kind of feel the pull and the tug. You have to, it's very faint, but you guys will have to like really kind of pay attention. Once you pop on each week's aligner, you can kind of sort of feel the pressure of which tooth is being pulled. I don't believe that every tooth is being tugged during each aligner. I could be wrong, but I don't believe it. I think that certain areas is target with each liner, and you do feel it sometimes. I had someone ask me that question, so I do want to let you know that that is the case. But again, I can't believe how I see a little bit of space right here. But again, you guys, I have come so far, and I hope you guys like this video. So if you do, hit a thumbs up, like, and comment. You guys, where are you at in your journey? What do you think about where I've started and where I'm at right now? Are you taking pictures? Are you taking videos? Like, yes, I need to know that. So be sure to let me know. And don't forget to hit a subscribe button, because I will be sure to be giving you guys more videos to show exactly where I go from here, because I'm like, where do I go from here? I've come so far. I am excited to see what else he does. So you guys, thank you again for watching. Until next time, bye.